Good evening and welcome to Thai PBS World. It's official. Deputy Prime Minister Somkit Jatusipitak and his team resigned from Economic Minister's post. It means Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha has to appoint the new economic team, and what will be challenges for the new team under this situation of COVID-19. Thai PBS World Tonight, Kun Thep Chayong and me talk to a leading economist from TDRI.
Today, the economic team resigned, right, and paving the way for cabinet reshuffle. So, how do you think this will affect handling of the economy by the government?
We're actually waiting to see who the new economic team will be, because that will be important for investors' confidence as well as the consumers' confidence as well. So I think we'll have to wait and see there. So that's another uncertainty in Thailand on top of the COVID-19.
That's right.
So what would be the urgent mission for the new economic minister to tackle urgently?
I think the urgent agenda would still be how to support people amidst the COVID crisis at the moment, right? So as I mentioned, in the first phase, it's to identify who's really affected and giving them assistance. Then in the second phase, I think, which is what we are going to approach now, is how to help sustain that. So I think the next phase would be how to sustain this sort of support. And I think what will be important is how to get jobs for people rather than giving cash handouts, because jobs will be more sustainable. So I think the second phase and would be the agenda of the incoming team is that how to generate more jobs. So for example, giving money is one thing, but giving, for example, the tourism stimulus package, right, is actually giving money so that people would also spend more, right, so that there will be jobs created, in the tourism sector, which I think is a good program. But I think there needs to be more. So if we could generate jobs, in the different areas where people have migrated back, that would be a lot of benefit instead of just giving them cash handouts. But in addition to stimulating jobs, I also think that one should also be prepared or upskill, right, for the future or even for this COVID period, so that they have some new skills that they can find jobs, in the world today. But also it'll be important to position our people for the post-COVID world as well. For example, we know that in the post-COVID world, digitalization will be important, right? So digital skills are important, even basic ones. But also, for example, tourism, right, will come back. But in the initial phases, tourists will come back, will be mostly regional tourists, those from China, from ASEAN. So do expect more Chinese tourists coming in, for example, right? Because Chinese tourists